Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel and welcome to your August 2019 tarot and astrology reading. So this month is, I think, gonna be a pretty big but good month for you guys, but sometimes I think that and then your cards say otherwise because you guys always get some cray readings, but it's all good. So basically I think what you guys may be focusing on a lot this month is, what is your purpose? Like, what are you here to figure out? Where is your direction? Where are you going? What do you want to put out there into the world? What do you want to learn? What do you want to discover? What do you want to teach? How do you want to shine? And what do you want to get out of it? You know what I mean? I think that some of you guys could be exploring things out of your comfort zones, or really have the need to just really break free and just explore areas that are just really out of your comfort zones and like not your norm, you know what I mean? I think that a lot of you guys have been thinking like really broad about a lot of things and what you want to do, and you guys maybe have discovered some really deep and powerful truths over the last few months, and you may be at a point now where you're like, okay, what's next? Where am I going? What am I doing? What do I want to do? Like, what can I learn? Like, how can I grow? Like what's going on, basically? Okay, so the Ace of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Ooh, and the Sun. That's what we like to see. Okay. So there's definitely some major clarity here. Definitely some major clarity, some major motivation. Like I was saying, what's your purpose? Where are you going? What direction are you headed in? And you're starting to feel that energy, that spark now, but you're like, whoa, hold on. Is this going to be too much? Is this going to be too heavy? Well, yeah, if you're still carrying around this old baggage we've been talking about for the last few months, like all this crazy shit you guys have been going through, something's weighing you down, something's holding you back still, something is too heavy to take with you necessarily. You can see where you're going. You have this abundance and this gift of energy and motivation starting off this month in August, but it's like, what do you want to do with it? You know what I mean? By the way, if you didn't know, if you didn't see my Leo season in August all signs video, I am starting a spirituality and soul alignment course. It's called SOULOLOGY, and I have more details on my website and on my Patreon if you're interested. But basically, it's going to be a really badass course, and yeah, so if you're interested, check that out. And yeah, you can also book a reading with me, and all of that's down in the description below as well if you're interested to see what's coming for you personally. Okay, too many cards. So yeah, so you're trudging on, you're trudging ahead, but where are you going? And what are you taking with you that is not gonna do you any good, basically? So Sagittarius, there's something or someone or a situation that you may be thinking is better than it really is. Like someone may be fooling you, and I feel like you probably know this deep down, but you don't want to pay attention to it, you know? You want to just keep trying to focus on something else, or focus on fixing it, focus on the whole perfection of it all. But really it looks like this, you know? This could be like a family thing. I feel like someone may be getting over on you a little bit, or it could be vice versa. You could be doing this to someone else, but there's a little bit of like illusion here, you know? So yeah. So there's definitely something going on here that you may not be noticing. So you may be kind of turning a blind eye to something or not wanting to notice something. Some of you, I think, are going to be getting clarity on the situation. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo, a Libra, or a Virgo. Some of you could be dealing with some legal stuff. So there is a real strong need to be honest with yourself here, to really weigh things out, to really make a decision. I don't think you can ignore this Tower anymore. Like, I really, really don't. I really feel like this is family. It could be significant other as well. With Justice there, it's like your head and your heart aren't on the same page, you know? And I think you really need to reflect on that with the Hermit there. You may need some time to yourself. Whoops. Now, if this isn't about somebody that's like getting over on you, this could be about you getting over on yourself. You basically know what you want, but you may be like self-sabotaging yourself somehow, you know? In some kind of way. It's like this huge jolt, this huge clarity, this huge moment forward. Some of you could literally be, like this could literally be some of you giving birth. Some of you may be having some health stuff too that's been like a burden for you, and you're not sure how you can do this new thing you want to do, or trudge forward and do these new things with this health issue. And you feel like you're constantly being held back by it, or your mind is constantly holding back by it, so you feel like, oh, I just need to keep working, when it's like, no, you may need to rest. You may need to get your head together, really reflect, really balance shit out. Let's get like one more card. Okay. It's not one more, but okay. So, yeah. I would say there's definitely some issues possibly in your social life or your family life. You know? I think once you really reflect, once you get yourself aligned and really reflect, I think that is when you start being able to do what you want to do. That is when everything else gets in order. That's when you get your house in order. That's when you're able to start traveling, to start making plans to travel, to start a whole new cycle. That's really crazy because I think Leo and Aries all got the World as well. Oh, wow. Wow, Sagittarius. So some of you are about to go definitely travel. Some of you are definitely traveling soon and about to undergo a really psychic AF transformation. That's insane. So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys your cards. Kind of drew a lot because I was kind of wanted a little bit more. I'm going to show you guys your cards, and I am going to read you guys, well, I'm going to go over my notes that I took for your astrology. basically. Why won't this stay like that? Okay, so Leo, the Leo new moon is happening on the 31st. This is going to be in a place in the sky for you that is where you normally rule. So, like I was saying, new clarity, new beginnings when it comes to taking risks, seeing the bigger picture, spirituality, purpose, putting something out into the world. New romance is possible with someone, but it would most likely be someone different, like, than you would normally be with. So maybe someone from a different country or from a different background, because the ninth house rules all that stuff, like foreign lands, like basically out of our comfort zone. So anyway, so this could be new insights, ways of thinking, travel, teachings, learnings, etc. So then on the 31st as well, Mercury will go direct, and this is going to be, I think, clarity when it comes to your finances, when it comes to any debt, when it comes to any bills, when it comes to truths, answers, and clarity. And I think this is going to be big truths for you that come out. Some of you could be finally kind of getting right with some finances, or dealing with some debt or something along those lines. So anyways, August 11th, Jupiter goes direct, and that's your ruling planet. So this is big. It's in your sign as well. So Jupiter retro happened in like mid-April. So it's been kind of like teaching you lessons and slowing things down for you to pay attention to. It'll be in a really good aspect with everything that basically moves through Leo. So anyway, so the same day on August 11th, Mercury will enter Leo again, and then Uranus will go retrograde. So anything that's been holding you back, you now will, it'll be like something either happens internally or outside of you that like clears the path for you. And that's kind of what this is. Like, you know, you may have been stuck for a while and it's like, boom, the path is cleared and it's like so beautiful. You know what I mean? So then on August 15th, we have the Aquarius full moon. So this may bring up some things from last year for you to heal them. This may also bring up some communications or conversations that need to be had, or some projects or some details or something along those lines that you need to kind of deal with. This could be a situation that, you know, a way of thinking or an old behavior or something that comes to an end as well. So then Mars, Venus, and Mercury will move into Virgo towards the end of the month. And this is when you really, I think, start focusing on your future and your goals and start working towards them. And you know which direction you want to go in and you feel liberated and free enough to do that. So then on August 30th, we have the Virgo new moon. So this is going to be like a whole new start, like a jump start, I think, for you guys. So, and that is going to be happening in a place for you that, like I said, is about your future, authority, career, your public image, etc., etc. And I mean, it looks good, Sagittarius. Like, I don't see anything cray-cray here, you know what I mean? Like it normally is. I think towards the end of the month, it's really going to be about where you're headed, like your future and the world, your purpose in the world. Like, where are you going and what do you want to do? What do you want to see? What do you want to explore? You're going to be like really curious, and you may have some like really, really big news that comes towards the end of the month as well, but it looks really good. It's just really reflecting on, this month is really reflecting on either a decision, the truth about something, honesty, something like that. And focusing on what you're passionate about and what direction you want to aim that passion in. I'm going to get an oracle card for you guys and see what this oracle deck has to say. Ooh. Ooh. How teachable are you? So this is basically about like when you're starting to have a closed mind. This is really about learning and growing and evolving, and about just growing, like teaching and learning, you know what I mean? And I think some of you could be in a situation where you maybe don't want to believe something or you don't want to hear something, but then something happens this month and you're like, oh, like, and it has your attention, and then you're like, okay, what do I do from here? But then it starts balancing out, and then you're able to start learning and exploring and growing. So I think it's really about learning whatever lessons, you know. I really honestly believe that there may be some tests this month from the lessons that we were taught last year that may come kind of back into the picture somehow to see if we have still remembered the lesson. So yeah, that is basically what I'm seeing, Sagittarius. I'm going to clarify all of this and pull more cards over on my Patreon for the extended bonus reading. So if you're interested in that, go sign up for Patreon. I offer a shitload of stuff over there. For my $10 monthly members, I offer basically free one question tarot readings every week. The $5 members get all of the bonus readings. So do everybody that's $5 and up gets all of the bonus readings. But if you're just interested in the bonus readings and like early access to videos, then the $5 tier would be good for you. And like I said, the $10 tier gets that, plus they get weekly one question readings, and and then I have more tiers, and the top 2 memberships receive the spirituality course I was telling you guys about. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much for supporting my channel. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in my other videos. Bye. Have a good month.